You save up all year. You book the flights. You pack the bags. Only to end up on a beach that looks like a generic screensaver from 2004. We've all been there. But what if your next trip wasn't just a break from work, but a complete break from reality? We're not talking about your average, all-inclusive resort. We're talking about places that will fundamentally change your idea of what a vacation can be. These are the destinations that ruin all future trips in the best way possible. From lagoons that literally glow in the dark to entire cities carved from stone. Get ready to rewrite your bucket list. 1. Bora, French Polynesia. First up, a place that practically invented the term exotic getaway, Bora. The real magic here isn't just the impossibly blue water. It's the chance to live right on top of it. The overwater bungalow is Bora's signature move. These aren't just hotel rooms. They're private slices of paradise on stilts. Imagine waking up and diving directly from your bedroom into a warm turquoise lagoon. It's like having your own private aquarium that you get to swim in. For a taste of pure luxury, resorts like the St. Regis boast some of the largest overwater villas in the South Pacific. Some sprawl over 1,500 square feet. 2. Petra, Jordan. From the heart of the ocean, we journey deep into the desert to a city lost to the Western world for centuries. This is Petra, the legendary Rose City. What makes it so captivating is its incredible rock-cut architecture. Entire buildings are carved straight into the dusky pink sandstone cliffs. You come to Petra to feel like a true explorer. The main entrance is a narrow gorge called the Sick. It stretches for over a kilometer before it dramatically opens up to reveal the iconic treasury. It's a reveal 2,000 years in the making. And what's truly mind-boggling? Historians estimate they have only uncovered about 15% of Petra. The rest of this ancient metropolis is still buried underground. 3. Machu Picchu, Peru. Now let's climb high into the Andes Mountains to the legendary lost city of the Incas, Machu Picchu. This place feels mystical, an ancient citadel perched on a mountain ridge, often wrapped in mist. The exotic appeal is its jaw-dropping setting and the sheer genius of its construction. This is where you go to witness the pinnacle of Inca engineering, a city built in perfect harmony with its mountain home. You can't help but wonder how they built this without modern tools. In fact, the stones were cut so precisely that you can't even fit a knife blade between them. 4. Zanzibar, Tanzania. Time for a different kind of spectacle, one steeped in the scent of spice and history. Welcome to Zanzibar, an archipelago off the coast of Tanzania that's a true cultural melting pot. Its exoticism comes from the fusion of African, Arab, Persian, and European influences you see everywhere. You come here to get lost in the winding alleys of Stone Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You breathe in the history of the ancient spice trade. They don't call it the Spice Island for nothing. Tours of the clove, nutmeg, and cinnamon plantations are a sensory overload. And here's a fascinating detail. The stunning white sand beaches aren't just for relaxing. They lead to vibrant coral reefs perfect for diving. 5. Santorini, Greece. Let's switch gears and dive into a world of iconic beauty and sun-drenched cliffs. Santorini, the jewel of the Aegean Sea, is where landscapes feel like an exotic experience. It's a postcard come to life. Its whitewashed villages cling to the edge of a massive volcanic caldera. You go to Santorini to feel like you've stepped into a dream. Wandering through the blue-domed churches of Oya is like entering another reality. Watching the world-famous sunset from a cliffside cafe is too. And get this, the island's unique beaches are colored by its volcanic past. Sands range from dramatic black to fiery red. 6. The Maldives. From a volcanic island to a nation that is itself a string of jewels scattered across the Indian Ocean. The Maldives is a country that feels like a fantasy. Its exoticism comes from its structure. 26 coral atolls made up of over 1,000 islands. This is the place to go to experience the ultimate private paradise. Many resorts occupy their very own island. You can step from your overwater villa directly into a turquoise lagoon. And here's a fun fact. The Maldives is the world's lowest-lying country. It has an average ground level of just 1.5 meters above sea level. 7. Halong Bay, Vietnam. Next, we're off to the emerald waters of Vietnam's Gulf of Tonkin. Halong Bay is a stunning seascape of almost 2,000 limestone pillars and tiny islands. They rise straight out of the water. It honestly looks like something from a fantasy movie. The appeal here is its surreal, almost dreamlike beauty. You come here to sail through a maze of jungle-topped casts. You discover hidden caves and floating fishing villages. It feels like you're navigating the back of a sleeping dragon. Well, according to local legend, that's not far off. The islands were said to have been created by dragons who dropped jewels from their mouths to form a defensive wall. 8. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Get ready for an encounter with animals that have absolutely no fear of humans. The Galapagos Islands, isolated 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador, are a living laboratory of evolution. The exoticism here is all about the unique and fearless wildlife. So many species are found nowhere else on the planet. You go to the Galapagos to swim with playful sea lions. You walk among giant tortoises. You watch blue-footed boobies do their ridiculous mating dance. It's an immersive wildlife experience that's totally unique. The marine iguana, for example, is the world's only lizard that is adapted to swim and dive for its food. 9. Turks and Caicos. Now for a landscape defined by unbelievable shades of blue and pure relaxation, the Turks and Caicos. The exotic feel here is found in its miles of pristine, powdery, white sand beaches, and some of the clearest turquoise water on the planet. You come here to embrace the laid-back luxury and explore an underwater world. The islands are home to one of the world's largest coral reef system. This makes it a paradise for snorkelers and divers. And here's a little insider tip. The islands are famous for conch. This type of sea snail is a local delicacy and even a symbol on their flag. 10. Amalfi Coast, Italy. From the tranquil Caribbean to the sun-drenched cliffs of the Mediterranean. The Amalfi Coast is a stretch of shoreline where colourful villages cling to dramatic cliffsides. They sit high above a sparkling sea. Its exotic appeal is that perfect mix of natural beauty and classic Italian glamour. You go here to live la dolce vita, sip limoncello, eat unforgettable pasta, and drive one of the most beautiful coastal roads in the world. And an interesting tidbit, the region is famous for a unique type of lemon. They're called Sfusato Amalfitano. They're huge, fragrant, and absolutely essential for making real limoncello. If your bags are already half-packed in your head, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We drop new travel videos every week. You won't want to miss where we're going next. Let us know in the comments, which of these first 10 spots just shot to the top of your list. 11. Raja Ampat Islands, Indonesia. Alright, let's dive into an underwater paradise. Over in Indonesia's West Papua province lie the Raja Ampat Islands. They sit at the heart of the Coral Triangle. This makes it one of the most marine biodiverse places on Earth. The magic here is all found beneath the waves. The coral reefs are so vibrant and teeming with life, it's almost overwhelming. This is the ultimate destination for divers and snorkelers. A place to see everything from tiny pygmy seahorses to majestic manta rays. In fact, Raja Ampat is home to over 75% of the world's known coral species, and more than 1,700 species of reef fish. 12. The Azores, Portugal. Imagine Hawaii mixed with Ireland. You might get close to picturing the Azores. This Portuguese archipelago is a cluster of 9 volcanic islands way out in the Atlantic. What makes it so exotic is its raw, green, and untamed volcanic landscape. You go to the Azores to hike the rims of brilliant crater lakes. You swim in natural geothermal pools and go whale watching in one of the world's largest marine sanctuaries. They even have a unique local dish, cozido das furnas, It's a stew that's slow-cooked for hours underground using natural volcanic steam. 13. Seychelles. Get ready to visit a place that feels like a real-life Eden. Welcome to the Republic of Seychelles, an island country and archipelago of 115 islands in the Indian Ocean. This nation is a sanctuary of unparalleled natural beauty. Its long isolation has resulted in a breathtaking and unique ecosystem. Its most famous feature is its boulder-strewn beaches, like Ant's Source d'Argent. These are framed by giant, smooth granite rocks and powdery white sand. This is a destination for the true nature lover, seeking a glimpse of a pristine world. The islands are home to rare species like the giant Aldabra tortoise and the legendary Coco de Mer palm, which produces the world's largest seed. 14. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Next up is the largest religious monument in the world, Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Covering over 400 acres, it creates a sense of awe that messes with your sense of scale. That's the real exoticism here. The surreal, monumental beauty and the incredible history. Originally built in the 12th century as a Hindu temple dedicated to Vishnu, it gradually transformed into a Buddhist center of worship. The entire complex is a masterpiece of Khmer architecture. It features thousands of intricate carvings depicting stories from Hindu mythology. That level of detail, combined with its sheer size, is what makes Angkor Wat truly unforgettable. 15. Banff National Park, Canada. Let's head to the Canadian Rockies for a dose of pure, majestic mountain scenery. Banff is Canada's oldest national park, and its beauty is legendary. What's so exotic here is the unreal color of its glacier-fed lakes. Lakes like Moraine Lake and Lake Louise are a brilliant, opaque turquoise that looks photoshopped. But it's 100% real. You come here to feel humbled by the sheer scale of the mountains, glaciers, and wildlife. That stunning color is caused by rock flour. These are fine particles of rock ground up by glaciers. They stay suspended in the water and reflect sunlight. 16. St. Lucia. From turquoise lakes to an island of volcanic spires. St. Lucia in the Caribbean is famous for its unique geological icons, the pitons. These two volcanic plugs rise dramatically from the sea. They create one of the most majestic landscapes in the tropics. What makes it truly unforgettable is the chance to experience its volcanic nature up close. You can go to St. Lucia to hike the pitons, or take a mud bath in the sulfur springs of a drive-in volcano, or snorkel in the clear waters at the base of the mountains. Better yet, the pitons aren't just for looking at. The local beer is named after them, a perfect refreshment after a day of exploring. 17. Kingdom of Bhutan. Our final stop is a place where success isn't measured by money, but by happiness. The Kingdom of Bhutan is nestled in the eastern Himalayas. It's a country that famously prioritized gross national happiness over gross domestic product. Its exoticism comes from its deeply preserved Buddhist culture and its pristine, protected environment. You visit Bhutan to experience a completely different way of life, one that values spirituality and sustainability. It's a journey to a kingdom of mountain monasteries, vibrant festivals, and profound peace. To top it all off, Bhutan is the world's only carbon-negative country. It absorbs more carbon dioxide than it produces. And there you have it. 17 getaways that truly redefine the word vacation. From the dreamlike lagoons of Bora to the spiritual peaks of Bhutan, these are the kinds of places that stick with you. They're the memories that make all the planning and travel completely worth it. They remind us that the world is still vast, beautiful, and full of wonder. The only question left is, which one will you visit first? Until next time, safe travels.